It was a JTDG. Oh, who that is? Here I come to save the day. Load times are astronomical. Astronomical. Damn. You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, DJ Chark. Let's see. Interesting.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. And here's G.A.N from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First carry here for G.A.N. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Take a knee.
Here, you're facing a top 5 team
Fucking your pussy's hurt
in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12
yards
there, and the Dolphins
Hell yeah.
have a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
Hey, what's up?
His guy open, just a little underneath.
Just sitting here tearing labrums.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but
yeah, I'm sure he's out for probably a year and a half.
To pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Dude, why is it counting down so
fast?
He'll
get this down only to about the 46. Justin Simmons
hey,
up for the
I turned
safety spot to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
I don't remember doing that.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. On the move to his left. Open man left side is the tight end run. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Hunter Long, his first touchdown on the year. The Dolphins are going to take
a long pass to you. Long tight end.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
I see what you did there.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Cisco tricked over his own guy.
2nd and 9. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
I didn't see that dude. Damn it. Didn't even see that guy.
Maddox, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Fuck. I'm slow my fucking roll, man. Start doing dumb shit.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. They'll try the left side here with Love. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Jones. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Salvon Ahmed, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. bats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Throwing Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Allen?
Bet you won't put 50 up on him.
Oh, here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
I can't get that to work how I want it to.
Judon in there to take him down.
Too inconsistent.
Is going to throw the ball in this part of the field. Any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Throw complete to Dorsett. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
With that impact, I fully expected the ball to pop free. I still remember an old defensive back friend of mine. He used to say, guess what? Even if they catch the ball, make sure they have a memento to take back to the sideline.
There's no way they should catch Fuller. Bring him back up.
He's not that fast.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good decision in the end. The run gets him 9 yards and a first.
We just saw a nice example of why
He
teams
had that
often
wheel
bring
route
in
wide
baseball
open,
guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up.
And now off to the races down the right side.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Stupid.
And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Bet you won't put up a 50.
So 20-0 now pending the extra point, and this case is jumping.
Get off me.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you? You can also see it. You're seeing people
I
in
mean,
the
that throwing a
stands
bunch of damn interceptions.
happy, high-fiving each other, and expecting this score to continue to mount.
Oh, okay. I used the Tai Chi on this sumbitch right here.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
God.
Oh, goddamn.
Quick snap.
Motherfucker,
First
man.
down and much more here for Jones.
Oh,
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That was earning a first down the
that
hard
Lamar
way.
Jackson?
You want your quarterback to be a scrambler, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid
Motherfucker's
for
gone.
that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Here's Jones. Throwing on first
I
down.
like those gray uniforms. I don't think I've ever seen the Patriots wear those.
2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jones flushed out right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it up a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And
Oh, goddamn.
Be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. They'll run for it with Love. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Another catch there for Waddle. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Salvon Ahmed with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Put up 70.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ball back.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he gets this up past the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Love. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone, and we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback.
Damn, man, come on.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On the give is Nwangu, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua.
Bad pass to
Picked off at the 21.
Bam.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Love again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Flush to his right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Okay. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. Here's a diving catch right side.
Fuck.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
No,
So he
there's
scrambled
somebody
right,
supposed to
but
be
was
over
able
there.
to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open. You're able to get it to them.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Well, let's get into the fun stuff.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 82 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Partner, you know the real key is to stop being a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll increase their lead to 28. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, the benefit of good field position led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Cisco. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Steps away. Dorsett's got it. And some room to work. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Free agency.
Jesus Christ.
2 and out on 1st down. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle.
I don't know.
And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense
I missed that.
cashes in with 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
You better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd down now, it's Love. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks
Here
havoc
is
because
the
they
latest
end up taking their attention to the blitzers.
I've already ran
the
it a couple of
D-lineman to
times.
make the play.
I flipped it, may not be free.
Looking to throw.
Oh, there it is.
Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable for Grant. Yeah, that's a 48-yard
God damn, he got fucked up.
To 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And some room to maneuver. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He's got long. His tight end complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. And a touchdown! Beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Sanders on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough. It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other side, jubilation and laughter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Tua going to throw. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. But Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about taking down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got
Brady said
play
that he
each
wanted
game
in.
individually.
They almost
Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
They'll try and run some clock here as they
You
keep
really
it on
run
the
credit,
ground. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
Because the safeties and stuff didn't engage.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Take it at the 37. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Nwangu.
Just get up in the fucking hole. God damn.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Staying on the ground, it's Love. But that's not going to help the cause as he stops short of the 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Complete, Valdez-Scantling. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
What?
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
You do. Got me. Don't name
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, here's Tua. Flushed out right. A throw complete to his tight end long. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. They put up a number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for New England, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
+1 speed.
I wish.
I mean, why not? Should have done slot. Should have done slot. It seems like where the speed for wide receivers is are always at for some reason.
Oh, I got an injury.
No.
Could be.
Well, you know who it is.
Just a second. That's right. 4 fucking weeks. God damn it. Either one of y'all got games?
Hell no.
Nope, dude won't hit me back. You pussy.
Don't nobody want to see these hands. Even though probably get that ass whooped tonight because I'm kind of fucking tired.
Screwed. He's screwed.
Oh. Ouch. Oh, man.
God damn, Cisco has went the fuck off this season. I didn't know that. Wow.
Cheeser.
Yeah, buddy. Are the Packers any good in this league?
I don't think so. No, well, that's not fair for me to say. I mean, I don't hear much out of the Packers. In fact, I don't even know if I think they just got a new owner, so I don't know if we know anything about them. I think. Yeah, I know for sure because that's when they done something fucked up for him that I was like, really? I mean, you're just doing that right in the middle of the fucking chat like nobody else sees what you're doing. And I was getting pissed off because, that's the one thing that's kind of got me hesitant about playing with the Packers. The only thing, But everybody knows that watches any football whatsoever that this is fucking